What's the best ombre yarn? Today, we're going to talk all about it. So why am I even doing this comparison? It's pretty easy, and it's actually because I recently just finished this beautiful scallop ombre blanket, and I've actually started a second one in a different color for myself. So I thought this would be a great opportunity as I noticed some differences between these two yarns, the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre and Caron Jumbo Ombre, for us to go over why I like the one I do and why I think you will too. So these are the two truest ombres that I have been able to find. I've seen plenty of other yarns by different brands that claim to be ombres, but in fact are really more just striped. So these two are the closest to an actual ombre, which is that gradual gradient of colors where there isn't, splices or stripes. So these two are the closest, which would be number one, make them my top tier anyway. The second plus for both of these yarns is that they're pretty readily available. I have seen the Red Heart in multiple colors at multiple Walmarts. So that in and of itself is a plus, that it's easily accessible to about everyone. And the Caron Jumbo, I've really only ever seen at Joann. There is not a Michael's anywhere near me, so I really can't speak on their ombre or, the availability. But this has been available at Joann, and it's also available on the Joann app, so pretty easy to find. They are both acrylic worsted weight, so that also helps put them closer in the same category. Here's where they do start to diverge just a little bit. So I'm going to go over pricing, and at the time I am filming this, and of course, things are always changing online, so you have to take this portion really with a grain of salt as far as what you can find and how soon you need the yarn. The Super Saver I have seen at Walmart quite a bit, and I want to say it's around $7 at Walmart. I don't know if I've seen the deep teal there. My store usually has like the lavender, the green apple, maybe the darker purple. It really just kind of varies, and I don't know how that works. But online, this one was $9.99 at Walmart to have it shipped to you. So there is that. And at Joann's, at the time I'm recording this, it is $9.49. It was not on sale. So, that it is what it is. When I purchased this, I believe it wasn't on sale, so I was able to use a 20% off coupon that they had at the time. So again, you just have to kind of weigh it out. And at the time I'm filming this, this was not available on Walmart, but on Joann's, this was the regular price of $11.99. But they have an awesome sale at the time I'm filming this in June, that this is $5.99 for this jumbo. So, if you're going for that aspect and you were basing it solely on that, this is a good deal, because I'm about to get into the yardage differences here too. I have my notes down here so I wouldn't be fumbling with the labels in case you are wondering. So this Caron Ombre Jumbo is 595 yards, so almost 600 yards. And I got a lot in that blanket. So, compared to 482 yards in the Super Saver. So you're getting almost 100 more yards with the ombre. So if you were to look at that based on $6 to $10, hands down, the Caron Ombre is going to win in that aspect. The other noticeable difference, which I am very keenly aware of right now, the softness. So as you know, Red Heart Super Saver has a bit of a reputation for not being the smoothest yarn ever, and that's okay. I actually recently did a video, and I will link it right up here, where I showed how you can soften stiff acrylic yarn, and it does really work. I haven't done it on a large project like a whole blanket. You would probably need to do that in your bathtub, I would assume, but check out that video if you are interested. But while you're working with this, it just feels a little bit smaller, a little bit scratchier. where when you pick this up, you instantly can feel the difference. It feels a little bit thicker. It's just soft, and the squish factor, and I know that there's more in this one, but the squish factor, it is so much squishier than the Super Saver. And even in my blanket, to get like that good squish right there, there's so much more squish and thickness. Even though they're both a 4 weight, this one has a much softer, squishier effect. Let's talk about color next. These yarns, well, looking at Joann, don't really have comparable colors to each other. So if you have a favorite color you like or you're looking for, it may only be in one brand or the other. The closest I found was, I want to say the Caron Ombre has a salmon color, and there was kind of a peachy corally color in the Red Heart. But again, they weren't really the same. So right there, that may really limit your choices as far as, you know, what you're making it for, who you're making it for, what they like. But with the ombre, I'm going to hold this one up here, and this blanket isn't quite finished. You can see I do still need to do one more row of scallops on there to finish it out. But as much as I said this is a true ombre, it, you know, it isn't quite. I mean, you can really see that white line kind of sticking out right there. And there's a pretty big difference between the darkest. This color is called Sepia. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And I absolutely adore it. This is gonna go in our bedroom, and I'm very, very excited about that. So I think it is very, very close to an ombre, but I actually think, as far as ombre effect, that the Red Heart Super Saver is the winner. I mean, you can see there isn't any white in it. It really goes from the deepest teals to kind of a light aqua there, with really nothing in between. This one really, hands down, is the best if you're going for the effect of ombre. It also has very pigmented shades, which I absolutely love. I love those deep, deep hues. The room that this blanket is going into, it's my bedroom. I want it to be a little bit softer. I'm not looking for some of that deep tones. So this is perfect for what I want it for: cozy, soft, and soft colors. This, like I said, it was more about the vibrancy and the pattern of that ombre. So that makes Ombre Ways Red Heart Super Saver my winner as far as that goes. But in terms of softness and beauty, the Caron Ombre really is almost an equal. So here is a side-by-side of both of these ombres. The blanket is the same pattern. It's the shell and the round. And as you can see, here is the Caron. You can almost just see how thick that yarn is, even though it's a 4 weight. It just feels nice and soft and bulky. And you can see that ombre effect going out. And let's go over here to the deep teal in the Red Heart Super Saver. Again, just beautiful, beautiful jewel tone, and almost just seamless effect with that ombre. So side by side, you guys be the judge. Definitely let me know in the comments, what do you think? What's the better ombre? Thanks, guys. I love talking yarn with you.